Is that a winning streak? If you count 2 wins in a row, it is. The Chicago Bears crush the Carolina Panthers 36-10 to improve to 3-2 on the season and 3-0 at home at Soldier Field. Welcome into our Bears Now post-game show. My name is Harrison Graham. Before we react, you guys know the drill. When we win, we spam W. Spam W. Type W in the chat. The real ones know that voice impression I made. Type W for the Bears beating the Panthers. I don't care who you're playing. Dubs feel good in the NFL. And being above 500 through 5 games is unfamiliar territory for Matt Eberflus. First time since he's been the head coach. So get those dubs in the chat, and let's freaking go. 36-10. It was really dominant from about midway through the first quarter. Carolina actually scored to take an early 7-0 lead after both teams went 3 and out on their opening drive. And from there, it was all Bears. 36-3 the rest of the way. I love the response early from that. You go down 7-0. Next drive, good bounce from Shane Waldron, run and pass. And Caleb Williams hit DJ Moore on a deep crosser for about a 35-yard touchdown, and the Bears never looked back. Breakout game from Caleb Williams, 20 of 29, 304 with 2 touchdowns. He had 200 yards passing in the first half. He was excellent. Sure, missed a couple throws. First throw of the game was actually his worst of the game. He threw an out route behind Keenan Allen that if Allen doesn't get a hand on it, it could have been picked. But from there on, he was pretty flawless and had a rushing touchdown taken away from I thought a bogus clipping call on Doug Kramer, but beggars can't be choosers. He was excellent. Threw for 304, rushed for 34, decisive, making guys miss in the pocket. He was kind of feeling himself. It was like, okay, this is the guy we saw at USC a lot. Confidence. You can see the confidence growing from Caleb Williams. The second touchdown pass to DJ, which was just kind of a moonshot, skinny post, just dot. Oh, thing of beauty. The downfield passing accuracy, much better today. Really good to see. DeAndre Swift, only 73 yards on 21 carries, but for most of this game, he was well over 4.5 yards per carry. Late in the game, he was kind of getting touches when they're just running clock out, and Carolina sold out on the run. I thought he was good again. He also had 2 catches for 47 yards, including 42 on a screen pass. This is the DeAndre Swift that we've been waiting for. Last couple of weeks, you've seen it show up in these games. He turned up, if we're being completely honest. So, second straight game with over 100 all-purpose yards. Roschon Johnson played his role, short yardage, 2 touchdowns on the goal line. And, really complete performance from the offense. And I want to show love to DJ Moore. I know he had a bad drop late when the game was already over. It didn't really matter, but been a lot of talk online. Caleb and DJ. Does DJ not like Caleb? Does he miss Justin, which was always ridiculous? But for these 2 guys to hook up early and often in this game, 2 long touchdowns. He was fired up after the second one, especially. Perfect ball from Caleb. And look, Caleb's overthrown him a couple times early in the season. So you see that chemistry starting to develop. These things take time, and it gelled today. 5 catches, 105 yards. If he squeezes that one late, he might make that one guy miss and could have been a hat trick, but he was great. Caleb was looking his way, and that's very, very good to see. And spreading the ball around, Cole Kmet had a nice shot up the right sideline for about 26 as he had 3 catches for 57 yards. Good to see Cole get involved in the action. They kind of spread the wealth. Rome Odunze, 5 for 40. Keenan Allen, 3 for 33. Gerald Everett had 2 for 22, including, I think, about a 16-yarder where he made a guy miss on a critical third down early in the game. So lots of guys getting involved. This is the formula offensively. Find some balance in the run game, spread the ball around. That's why you got all these weapons, right? So you can utilize the different playmakers in this offense. You saw it today. And Caleb Williams, you can feel it. You can see the kid gaining confidence. And, yeah, I get it. The Panthers stink. They've been pretty formidable the past couple of weeks with Andy Dalton. Let's not diminish this game. Let's not diminish this performance. You can only play who's on the schedule. You're a 3-2 football team. Big opportunity next week against the Jags before the bye week. Grade the Bears offense today. A, B, C, D, or F. I'll go A-. They left a few things out there. They really could have scored in the mid-40s in this game and pushed for 50 points if they really wanted to. But you score 36 points in an NFL game, you're going to win that game 99 times out of 100. A-, really good performance. The beautiful thing is you left stuff out there. So coaches love games like this where you win comfortably, but you still have things to work on and grow from. So A- for me, still some room for growth. All right, before we talk about the defense and look ahead to Jacksonville, got to show some love to our sponsor, Game Time. If you went to the game today, I hope you use Game Time to get your tickets because they're going to give you last-minute tickets for the lowest price guarantee. That's what they specialize in. And with football season back and in full force, this is time to go watch your favorite teams play. NFL, college football, NBA is just around the corner, NHL, and a whole lot more. Go check out Game Time. I've used them to go watch TCU play a ton over the last couple of years. Unfortunately, my frogs suck, but I'll go watch them play in hoops here in a couple of weeks. Game Time's newest feature, Game Time Picks, makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play much easier. It'll filter out the fluff to show you the best deals and the best seats. That way, you don't have to scroll through those thousands of tickets. Whether you're getting tickets to a sporting event, comedy show, concert, or anything else, you can see views from the seats within the Game Time app. Super deals, which are the best bang for your buck, and those last-minute tickets for the lowest prices guaranteed. So what are you waiting for? Download Game Time today. Use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase only right now. That's code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Terms apply. ChatSports, all one word. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It is game time. All right, you look at the stats from a team perspective. I mean, you put up 400 yards in the NFL, you're going to score a lot of points typically. 424, 296 passing when you factor in the one sack for a loss of 8. I thought the offensive line was pretty good. Side note, by the way, Tevin Jenkins left this game with an ankle injury. Bill Murray, not Nate Davis, came in. Bill Murray, I thought, looked pretty well. Just from the naked eye, obviously it's hard to analyze all 11 players on every snap, but nothing glaring showed up. Ignore the average on the rushing. This went down as the game went on because it was obvious the Bears were going to run the ball. I thought they were pretty good on the ground again. No turnovers. 3 games at home, no turnovers. That's got to translate to the road now. Time of possession over 33. By the way, if you're watching Bengals-Ravens, Bengals just missed a game-winning kick with 4.5 minutes left in overtime. You look at the Bears' defense defending Carolina. Held them to under 300 yards. Check. A lot of dinking and dunking from Andy Dalton. He completed some underneath throws, but no chunk plays for the most part. Again, that rush defense, that's the bugaboo right now. They're giving up too many big plays on the ground. If I'm an opposing team, I'm looking to run the ball in Chicago. That's got to be an area of emphasis for Matt Eberflus and Eric Washington. But you get 3 takeaways defensively, including the interception and a fumble. Overall, a good performance from the defense. You held Carolina to 10 points. I mean, 18 completions for 136 yards for Andy Dalton. You were going to live with that performance defensively all day, every day. Chuba Hubbard, I like the way this kid runs. Had a 38-yard touchdown run early, but still, even with that, 12 for 59 on the other carries. It's just too many yards. And the Bears got to clean that up moving forward with their rush defense. Bryce Young got into the game late, which was kind of funny. He was 4 for 7 passing, had an 8-yard scramble as well. It's kind of symbolic that he got into the game with the trade to get him in there, so that was kind of funny. But complete performance. You missed an extra point, so that wasn't great from Cairo Santos, but otherwise the special teams were good as well. You do the side-by-side comparison. I mean, you won across the board outside of penalties, and I thought you got kind of jobbed on a couple of those. DeAndre Swift got clipped with a non-hold for a holding call. I thought the Kramer clipping was questionable at best, but hey, if you're going to get a bad whistle, let's do it in a game where you absolutely blow out your opponent. So now, Bears are 3-2. Jags in London next week. By the way, Jags got their first win of the year, 37-34 over the Colts. Trevor Lawrence, big game. He's been needing one of those, so you would think he's going to have a little bit of confidence heading into that London game where the Jags perform well. Got to go play hard, and if you could find a way to win that game, get to 4-2 going into the bye week, that would be the first 3-game winning streak, I believe, of the Matt Eberflus era. I'd have to double-check that, but I think it would be, and you'd be feeling pretty good. But we're on to London as the Bears take on the Jags. As we get out of here, sub for Bears Dubs. We're trying to get to 104,000 subscribers here on Chicago Bears Now. Feels good to win, doesn't it? Join us on this journey. We bring you videos every single day. We go live every Monday, Thursday, and game day. We'll be live up and early next Sunday for Bears Jags in London. So rock with us here on Chicago Bears Now.